guys, I recently did a video cooking over coals, which is the first time ever, and I was so excited doing it and being out there with the Get Out There and Do It crew that I forgot to introduce myself. So I am Roxy from Roxy's Rustic Family Kitchen, and cooking is my thing. I love to cook. Everything and anything. I love to try new things. So when they offered for me to go out and do it, I couldn't say no. So watch along while I try to make a chicken cacciatore, and let's see how I go. Thanks, guys.
Roxy has never lit a campfire before, so what better time than now? We have little sticks ready to go. We have medium sticks ready to go. We have a whole bunch of bit bigger over there and basically ready to go. We've got some on the bottom just because, I don't know, I like having some on the bottom. I don't know if there's any like method to it. How do you want to light this? I have paper bark option, which I like. I also
just tear it up like you do.
Have some kind of obscure ones. We have a tampon, which seems silly, right?
No, it's not silly.
If you open the tampon, keep your rubbish, and you twist it and make it big and rip there's like an outer coating on them, right?
Yeah.
Inside is a whole bunch.
Oh, it's a fairy.
Yeah, it seems really silly, but it actually works really well. So we'll do that, and we'll do the paper bark as well. So with the paper bark, that's how you prepare the tampon. This is that's great if you're female, obviously, and you're stuck out in the bush and you might be lost, or you've just hurt your ankle and someone's coming to get you, but it's cold, or you have to stay overnight and you need a fire to stay alive or cook food or whatever. It's really good for that, obviously, because if you're out here for a bit, you might have one. If you're a girl, probably not if you're a boy, unless you're me and like doing weird things with fires. So with the paper bark, I'll give a bit to Roxy you got to be really careful. The tip of the knife is really sharp.
Excellent.
Just rough it up a little bit like that, so it's got some fibres for the, find a little flat spot. Don't cut yourself, please. And just rough it up a bit. You can take your time. You can probably do it with your hand. You do that bit. I got heaps. I've only just ever done it. You can see all the little fibres. It's really dry.
Yeah, like that.
There you go. You rubbed it together.
Yeah.
Sorry, have you ever used a ferro rod?
No, I've watched you.
So you can do it one or two ways. You can like knife forward, you see the sparks come, or you can do ferro rod backwards.
Okay.
So put a bit of pressure in between the two, and you want to aim the sparks into the fluffy stuff.
Okay.
And then once that's, no, you're right, you go. Once that's done, get some little stuff. See, that's caught. I'll throw a little bit into the, it's going already. You can see the, that's gone. But you do the spark into that as well, and it works exactly the same. That's going good now. Put a little bit of little stuff on. And of course, the smoke always comes towards you.
Yeah.
It's
attracted to you.
It's nature. I don't know the science, but let those catch a little bit. That's going okay. Get the little stuff going. The paper bark just burns, like the back bit, you'll see on the other camera. The tampon is still going a little bit. A little bit of moisture in the branches, you can hear them sizzling a little bit. And then you just gradually work up. Put your thin ones on to start, thicker ones, and then once all that's going, chuck some decent heavy stuff on and get it really cranking. What we want to do today is get a good bed of coals because we're cooking on cast iron pots. So we'll get a good fire going over this side, and then once we're ready to chuck the food on, drag some coals to the side. We'll have to get this going for a little while so we have some good coals and get some bigger logs on, and then drag some off to the side and put the pots on. Bit of heat coming at it now. Nearly time for Roxy's Cacciatore. Don't drop any. Well done. What are we doing, Roxy?
We are making chicken cacciatore. It's actually from Tuscany, which is my favourite place on earth. And it's actually Italian for hunter's chicken dinner.
Nice.
So we're going to make a hunter's dinner. Being in the bush, I think it's perfect. So I've got
lots of chicken.
Lots of chicken. It's about a kilo and a bit of chicken thighs. It said bone in, but I didn't want bone in today. This is a mixture of flour, garlic powder, dried basil and salt and pepper. So it's just a few teaspoons of each until it smells amazing.
Guesswork.
Guesswork.
Love it.
Alright, the chicken is just going to go into this bag. Or I might put the flour in the bag.
That just gives it a coating.
Yeah. And it kind of thickens up the sauce as well at the end of it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, all we're doing is just mix it around just to try to coat all the pieces. Don't have to be perfect. Oil's nice and hot.
Preheated.
Preheated. So until you can see the smoke. And always use an oil that has a high heat tolerance for these sorts of pans.
What,
so your olive oils won't work. So
olive oil?
Olive oil is a no. So use sunflower, veggie, canola, peanut. They're your best ones.
I use peanut for my cook. Go check it out on Get Out There and Do It. Haha. Shameless plug.
Absolutely. All right.
So are we cooking this all the way through, or you just...
No, just need to brown it. All right, I'm just going to turn them over. Got nice and crispy on the edges now. You just keep going until you have browned all of your chicken. First in, onions and some chopped garlic. I've got red and brown onion. Either is fine. Red onion is a lot sweeter, so it just depends on your flavours, what you want.
Oh.
Alright, and with capsicum.
Does it have to be yellow?
Nope, it can be, you can use, it does say actually green and red. I just wanted yellow. Is it different colour?
For colour. Coles do those packs of like one of each colour.
Yeah, and they're perfect.
That'd be cool.
And it's only, you only need one capsicum, so it's up to you. I'm not a green fan in cooked food, but depends on your preference. In here I have about 400 grams of a mixture of Swiss and normal mushrooms. Swiss brown just gives it a bit of a not a crunchier, but they've got more bite to them, basically, more depth. That is nicely browning. In we go with red wine.
Oh, not like Tuscans to put red wine in things.
I'm using a Cab Merlot West Cape, just from Mount Barker, actually, Mount Barker. So you do about half to a cup of wine.
Some for the meal, some for Roxy.
And try not to drink it at the same time.
Cheers.
Cheers. But you always got to taste it, make sure it's good. The one thing with wine, when you're cooking with it, please do not use the cheapest wine out there, because it will make your meal actually quite vinegary. So if you won't drink it, you don't want to eat it. It's basically the rule.
That sounds like a very good rule.
Yeah, so that's from a nonna. She taught me, do not ever stuff up your meal with a cheap one.
What's going in there now?
So we're just putting in 2 cans of tomatoes. Oh, and now our chicken goes back in. In goes the chicken. I just put it here to keep it a bit warm.
Is that all your ingredients now?
That is everything. So now the lid goes on for about 20 to 30 minutes. Basically until your chicken is cooked. No raw chicken, please, people.
No.
There we go.
How long?
20 to 30 minutes. And
Wonderful.
then finish it off with some olives and some basil and some parsley. And Bob's your uncle.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all that bubbling. They got that fire going well enough.
Perfect. Awesome.
How's it looking, Roxy?
It's looking amazing.
How long left?
I would say probably 20 minutes.
Wicked. That's a quick meal.
It is.
That's nice and easy.
Especially if you have grouchy kids, you've arrived at campsite late, you can have it basically prepped.
You pull up to camp at 6 o'clock and if you've got it all prepped, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And what better place to be cooking? Beats the kitchen.
Hell yes.
As much as cooking in the kitchen is nice, this is better. Now we just need the rest of our families out here and drink the rest of that wine with them.
Yes. We're missing them.
That's spitting.
Oh, yeah. That's nearly done. Chicken is starting to fall apart. At once. Oh. Smell. So, I am 99% sure this is ready now. I have tried some of the chicken already.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Listen to it.
Oil and trouble. So, I'm just going to take it off the heat. Just so it slows the process. I am just adding in a few herbs. So, I've got some fresh basil. Yum.
Fresh basil from your garden?
From my garden, actually. That's that one. Olives.
What kind of olives are they?
These ones are Kalamata. You can use your green olives as well. It's whatever is personal preference, to tell you the truth. And some parsley. Unfortunately, I had to get parsley. Mine died.
Oh no.
It was overused, I think. And just
That looks really
look
good.
how. Oh yeah. And that is ready to serve. So I would serve that either like this with a piece of crusty bread, or you
Like
can
a
have
stewy, soupy
yeah,
kind
like
of
a
thing. Oh
stewy,
yeah.
soupy thing.
Really buttered bread.
You could have, the traditional was pasta, but obviously if you've got rice, mashed potato, boiled potatoes, whatever's going, it will go with it. So enjoy, guys. Moment of truth.
Yeah. Why not? It's cooked all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Well done.
Yum.
Not bad for your first. Was it your first? It was your first time on fire, but not first time in your pot, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. This actually turned out way better than I thought. So
That's 3
go
wins.
me. Yes.
That's 3 wins.
3 wins.
3 wins.
3 for 3. Yum. Thank you for following along. Thank you for taking me out today.
You're welcome.
I've had a ball. So awesome. Thank you, guys.